So I'm back with another video. Today I'm going to discuss about a star player's horoscope. Being an avid follower of cricket for the last 20 plus years, I wanted to take a look at Virat Kohli's horoscope because Kohli has been struggling for the past 2.5 years in international cricket and in all forms of cricket. So I just wanted to see what the planets are really doing because the best way to see the effect of a planet is to see some celebrity horoscope and see what it is doing, because it is more evident from their life that these planets and their effects. If you check, he is born in Sagittarius ascendant, and the ascendant lord is in the sixth house. This makes him very competitive. Now, when it comes to sports, there are two signs that are very important, that is Jupiter signs, that is Sagittarius, and Virgo, Mercury sign. Jupiter and Mercury make a lot of sportsmen, and also Jupiter Mars. Whenever you see Jupiter Mars, there is a possibility of the person becoming into athletics, because Jupiter is the big planet and Mars is energy. When Jupiter is energizing Mars, these people have a lot of energy, physical drive, physical outlet. They have to push the energy outwards, which is what sports is all about. You have to push your limits. Whenever you see Mars in Sagittarius, or Sagittarius rising, or Sun in Sagittarius, or Jupiter with Mars, you will see a lot of sportsmen with these combinations and conjunction. Mars in ninth house also tends to produce sportsmen, because Mars is in the house of natural Jupiter. It is in the natural house of Jupiter, Sagittarius. Hence, we can see that Virat Kohli is very much a athletic person, as Sagittarius rules athletes. Now, Virgo is the skill-based game. If you see Virgo emphasis, the person may be more skilled, mentally skilled, and than physically. But if you see Virat Kohli is a on the face player, he is going to come at you. That is more of Sagittarius. But he is also a Virgo moon, so he is very uh, athletic, and moon in Virgo likes to be disciplined, and they exercise a lot, and they follow the nutrition and diet. And if you see, Virat Kohli is very strict in terms of diet and fitness, because the Venus and Moon is in Virgo sign, which makes him very naturally vegan, or something like very disciplined with respect to diet. And I just want to see, now he is running Rahu Dasha. Now Rahu is in third house, which has given him a lot of success, because his Rahu is in third house of sports. Third house is also sports, and Rahu is in sixth from the moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whenever Rahu is in Upachaya houses from the moon, that is 3, 6, 10, and 11, it tends to give a lot of success in Rahu Dasha. So Rahu Dasha has totally made Virat Kohli the superstar we know, and it was in Rahu Jupiter, that is mid of 2012 to end of 2014, where he established his supreme status in the cricketing world. And Rahu Saturn also was very good for him, and even Rahu Mercury was very good. And Rahu Mercury, he had a lot of achievements, because there is a parivartana of Mercury with Venus, which is the 10th and 11th lord exchange. Whenever there is an exchange of 10th and 11th lord, it gives a lot of success in career. And Sun in 11th is also giving him many awards and titles. Now what's happening with Virat Kohli is Rahu Venus is running. Usually Rahu Venus is not a very good period, because Rahu is of the nature of Venus, and Rahu tends to disrupt Venus. And if you see, Rahu and Venus are 6-8 to each other. From Rahu, Venus is in 8th, and from Venus, Rahu is in 6th. The mutual periods of planets in 6-8 do not do well usually. And Venus is also the 6th lord in the 10th house. So this means he is facing a lot of competition now. And somehow he is not that effective. And Venus is also with the 8th lord moon. So the 8th lord moon in the 10th house is also playing its part. So when you have the 6th lord in the 10th, it shows more difficulties in your professional life. And when the 8th lord is in the 10th, this is when you lose your job. So if you see in the last 1 year, 1.5 years, Virat Kohli has lost his captaincy in all uh, sort of games. Like he has lost the Test captaincy, ODI captaincy, and T20 captaincy, and IPL captaincy. So the 8th lord moon is also playing its part with Venus. When Venus is activating the moon in its sub period, and the 8th lord is also getting activated. So the 6th and 8th lord combined in the 10th house is giving him a lot of struggles. Now I usually follow the 360 day Vimshottari Dasha. So Rahu Venus might start a little bit late in the 365 scheme. So it might have started around August or September in the usual 365 scheme. But as per my 360 day, 360 degree, 360 day calculation, Rahu Venus is from March 2021. So it is from 2020 he is facing, because Rahu Ketu was also running. Ketu is in 9th house again. So that might also do some damage. So from Rahu Ketu he has been facing a downward trend. And Rahu Venus is now especially very active. And will he make a comeback? Now this depends upon the transits. Transit wise, Jupiter is doing good for him. And when Saturn transits to Aquarius, it will be in the 6th from the moon. From here, Saturn will be 6th from the moon. Transiting Saturn in the 6th from moon is usually good. There is a very good period for work and career. And even if you see Rohit Sharma, he made his mark in international career when Saturn transited his 6th from moon in 2013 to 2014. He was a Taurus moon, and Saturn was transiting Libra, which is the 6th from his moon. So towards the end of 2012, he started to make his mark, and 2013 and 14 were excellent for him. So I believe Virat Kohli will be making a comeback from Jan 2023, and this will be the 6th from the moon, which is very good. Saturn will also be in the 3rd from natal Saturn, which is also a good transit actually. So we can see Virat Kohli making a comeback, and he might retire towards the end of 2026 or in the year 2026 when Mars is running, because Mars is the 12th lord, so it tends to end things. Rahu Mars can be the retirement period around end of 2026. He might retire from all forms of cricket. So this is what I wanted to talk today, and I hope this analysis is resonating with you, and I will check you in another video. Thank you.